Итак, здравствуйте, дорогие друзья, с вами Серега Коржгамес, и мы продолжаем играть в MLB сезон 2022-2023. И ждем, уже скоро у нас выходит MLB сезон 2023-2024. Возможно, пока эту игру еще не, так скажем, анонсировали, мы немного так сменим формат игр и, может быть, добьем MLB побыстрее до выхода именно MLB 24. Так что любителям ФНЛ и НХЛ, ну, немножечко подождите. Да, это плей-офф, как я напоминаю. Первая игра. Рокетсы и Марлины. Поехали.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Ready to go. And now the DH, Charlie Blackmon. And here it comes. That misses the zone. And this one is off and running. The 1-0. That one missed. And now the lefty. There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. And now it's filled up. Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. Ezekiel Tovar now at the plate. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. And fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Good eye right there.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
on the ground. The rise. Gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 24.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
McMahon.
In the air to left center. De La Cruz coming on. Nice grab on the run. And that's the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. Our starter in this one, Chase Anderson. What do we need to know here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Luis Ariz stands in. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Anderson ready to work. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, and 2 now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it across. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's a ball.
That one lifted in the air, center field. Doyle under it. That's out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Josh
Here's Josh Bell.
Bell.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Rolled slowly to first. Bryant. He takes it on his own. Out number 3. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We played an inning. No score. Top of the second. And now here is
The
Chris
first baseman,
Bryant.
number 23, Chris Bryant.
The wind and the pitch. And there's a ball.
0-1, no strike.
Rolled over to third. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 22.
Now
Nolan
here's Nolan Jones.
Jones.
He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. That one's in there, 0-1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Smoked on the ground to second. Sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting six, the catcher, number 35, Elias.
And now it's Elias Diaz.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Good eye right there.
2-1.
No score here in the second. Next pitch inside. And now 3-1. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. That one down the line, and it stays fair.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now here is Hunter Goodman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Diaz, the lead runner, out at second. Rodgers at first, 2 out of the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. In the air, right field. Sanchez gets under it. And that is that. 2 left for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Miami, bottom half of inning number 2. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. And ball 1. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra to the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
That misses. 2-1. Outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Got him. And now 1 away.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Third baseman, Jake Burger.
So up next, Jake Burger. And a good eye there.
Ball 1.
One down, base is empty. And that's downstairs and outside. That one's in there. Now 2-1.
1 strike.
Kicks and deals. High in the air, out to right. Goodman moving under this one. Puts the squeeze on it, and there are 2 outs.
Batting 6.
Down the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. De La Cruz tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. The 1-0. And a foul ball. And a 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Brenton Doyle.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
And the 1-0. Just missed. Doyle started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. And there's ball 4.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
So the lineup flips over. Next to hit for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon. And that's in there for strike 1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
The 0-1, runner on the go. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll get down for a hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Next for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runners on the corners, no outs. That misses, and it's 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. There's a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. The pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Bases loaded, nobody out. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. in there, and it's 0-1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That hits the dirt, and a count 2-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Grounded out his first time. That misses off the outside edge.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Doyle at third. Blackman over at second. Tovar at first. 1 gone. Next one misses. Ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count. Bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And now 2-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. And that's 2.
These boys are ready to make the play with the bases loaded. Excellent job of execution there. You turn the double play, and the inning is over.
And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. And now it's going to be Jesus Sanchez. The wide to kick the pitch. And that's in there at the knees. Sanchez in his second season, 25 years old, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Misses inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Here's Joey Wendell. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Just off the inside edge. That misses the zone. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Batting 9, the catcher.
Jacob Stallings now. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And downstairs. The pitch.
That's ball two.
Luis arrives in the on-deck circle. Here's a 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Luis arrives, getting ready to hit. First pitch just misses. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Runners at first and second with one gone.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Righty to the plate. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. He goes down looking.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jorge Soler up at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Ground ball left side. They get the force out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So they strand a pair. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. On to the 4th. So in now for Colorado, Nolan Jones.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Luzardo back to work. That's in for a strike.
All these Rockies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan and working.
And that one wrapped foul. The pitch. That just misses, and the count is 1-2. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2.
It's a good take.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. He reached out a walk his first time. Clips the corner, and that's strike 1. And that one hammered Sanchez. Going back on this one. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. And he's already singled in this game. And there's the strike. Swing and a base hit.
The right fielder, number 15, Hunter.
So digging in, Hunter Goodman. There's the strike. At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. Just missed.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Rogers off of first with 2 away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. Bounce to the left side and foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So one left for Colorado, and we're still not back here at the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Josh Bell.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
And a pitch. Strike one.
0-1.
And a pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him. Popped up. Rogers under this one and puts the squeeze on that. One down.
The center fielder, number 2,
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next up for the Marlins. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's in there. Strike one. That one missing inside. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Doyle ranging back to the warning track, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Berger stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. On the ground to the left, Tovar. Third out, and that ends the frame. Miami down in order, and we are still scoreless. We go to the top of the 5th. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about. For all these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
And he grounds one to the right side. Slings to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Charlie Blackman.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Now it's Charlie Blackman.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Check swing. He went. It's 0-1. Next offering misses. 1-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And now it's even up.
2 strikes.
On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezekiel Tovar. Upstairs.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike. Looked like it was a little bit up. Swings and misses. 2-2. Kicks and fires. This to third. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Still no score. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Marlins, Brian De La Cruz.
The left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
The wind of the pitch. And that's in the dirt.
You know, these Marlins just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment. Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one misses in the dirt.
1 strike.
There's the strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. There's a strike at the knees. Popped in the air, left field. Jones drifts towards it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Joey Wendell will hit next.
Wendell.
This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, This guy is a big contributor.
Oh, that's out.
And that's outside.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And now 2-0.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
The wind of the pitch. Ripped on a line. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Two outs, runner at first. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Jacob Stallings. And a strike in there. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that ends the inning. One left for Miami. Sixth inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Started to 6. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Ryan McMahon. Luzardo back to work. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And a big swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Misses inside. It's 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. He doesn't have a throw, and they come away without an out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Chris Bryant.
Substitution being made at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Sean Bouchard.
Number 12.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. That one misses, and that's ball one.
0-1, no strike.
And the pitch. And a base hit up the middle.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Had a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
First and second, no outs. Nolan Jones, the next to hit. And that one is inside. And the pitch. Swings through that one. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. David Robertson getting loose out there. Shagwell getting cranked up as well. No outs, runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
One, two now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line, and that's a base hit. And now it gets into the corner. One runs in, and he's got a double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jesus Luzardo departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. A new arm into the game, the righty, David Robertson.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Robertson.
Elias Diaz digs in now. First offering misses the mark.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
The next offering misses. Now 2-0.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bats were sacked.
Lined into right. Dives, and he can't hang on.
Picks himself up at RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So up next, Brendan Rodgers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And here it comes. Check swing, no appeal. And now it's even 1-1.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
The 1-1. Bounce to third. That's a base hit as a run scores. But there's no play. That's an infield single.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Good eye in that spot. Swing and a miss as he was late. Diaz, the lead runner at second. Rodgers on at first with nobody out. Grounder might be two. Bell tossed to second, relay to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And it's fouled away. 2 outs with a runner at third. The 1-2 to third, and it gets by him. Runner from third comes across, and they lead by 4.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. Pickoff move to first. Doyle dives back in safely. Robertson, 37 years young, and they traded for him earlier this year. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
And the slider just misses.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
In for a strike, now 3-1. And the right-hander deals. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one popped up. Wendell brings it in, and that is that. So it's a 4-run inning on 6 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rockies 4 and the Marlins nothing. Now into the game, Sean Bouchard. He's the new third baseman.
Now playing third base.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. The Marlins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And that one sliced foul. The wind and the pitch. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So now the DH spot, Jorge Soler. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that one missing low. Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-1. On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Nice stop. The throw. Rogers over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Rockies 4 and the Marlins nothing. So the Marlins go with a new arm, JT Shagwell.
Number 84, JT Shagwell.
And now Ezekiel Tovar.
The shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Here comes a pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog.
Now
A bit of a
batting,
lost start for
third
some,
baseman,
so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now here is Sean Bouchard.
1-0.
First pitch, not close. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Tovar aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Out in front and foul to the left side. That to right. Fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third.
Up next for Colorado, the first baseman, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Next offering upstairs. There's a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Base knock right field. In comes the run from third. It's 5-0.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So in now for Colorado, Nolan Jones. First pitch, and he just misses. First and second here, no outs. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. And it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two now to 22. Stays alive. The 2-2. This one in the air right field. Sanchez gets under it. Squeezes it. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 on with 1 out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Elias Diaz. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Fought off foul. Right. 0-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runners are at the corners. 1 away. Next one misses, and the count's even at 2. Right-hander kicks, deals, and now it's filled up. That's hard hit on the line. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Ryan Hoeing.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Next to hit for the Rockies, Brendan Rodgers. Popped up, and the infield fly rule call.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Goodman.
Next for Colorado, Hunter Goodman. Towards first. Can't glove it cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. good job of knowing how much time he had there. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rockies 6 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The pitch. In there at the knees. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that skips in the dirt. Next one is off the play. 2-2. The why to kick the pitch. That one ripped. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
2 outs, base is empty. Brian De La Cruz now at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and he's on at first. So 2 down, digging in, Jesus Sanchez. First offering misses the mark. De La Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. And the righty deals. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying, and forget it. An absolutely majestic shot, and they slice into the lead. It's 6-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Chase Anderson won't go any further, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Brent Suter taking over on the mound. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Number 39, Brent Suter.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Joey Wendell. First pitch just misses. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That's in there. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Nat Cook getting ready to come on for Bud Black. And he deals. That one missed. They're down to their final strike.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
On the ground to third. On to first. Ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Guys can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies.
Так, ну что ж, Колорадо выигрывает у Майами 6-2, друзья. 6-2, друзья. Вот, пожалуйста, представители Колорадо, которые отличились в этом матче. А вот, пожалуйста, представители Майами, которые отличились в этом матче. Мы будем следующую игру, конечно же, смотреть. Следующая игра будет между Майами и Колорадо. Это ответная, естественно, игра. И Майами надо будет уже побеждать. Если разница будет мячей в меньшую сторону, то тогда третью игру мы проведем на стадионе Колорадо. Если Колорадо выигрывает второй матч, то мы, к сожалению, в этом сезоне с Майами Марлинс попрощаемся. Ну а с вами был Серега Корж-Гамес. Не забывайте про подписку, про лайки, про комментарии. Все ссылочки, как всегда, в первом закрепленном комментарии или под видео. Что насчет микрофона? Пожалуйста, пишите. Хорошо, плохо, что-то убавить, что-то прибавить. Мне пока как бы все нравится. Увидимся. Всем пока.